Hallo iedereen en welkom terug bij deel nummer 3 van mijn Let's Play Evidence 111 videoseries. In de voorgaande video zijn we aangekomen bij Harborwatch in op Coke Island in de hoop dat Alice Wells uiteindelijk het bewijsdocument zo snel mogelijk afhandig kan maken en weer verder kan met haar eigenlijke leven. We hebben diverse mensen in Harborwatch in ontmoet en diverse mensen die zouden eventueel een suspect kunnen zijn. Nou ja, we zien in ieder geval aan wat er in deel nummer 3 gebeurt. Ook zijn we erachter gekomen dat kamer nummer 5 niet de kamer is waar Alice Wells kan verblijven gedurende haar verblijf. En nu uiteindelijk heeft ze een alternatieve kamer toegewezen gekregen. Dus laten we verder gaan met deel nummer 3. Without any further ado, let's get going.
Evidence 111. Gebied voor directe aanraking. Gebruik daarop om directe aanraking in te schakelen voor deze app.
Main menu. You'll start a new game by swiping right.
We swipen naar
To
links.
load a game.
Hier zijn we gebleven.
Is this where I'm supposed to sleep? Do they even dust in here? If this hotel is haunted, it's this room for sure. Okay. Just relax, Alice. It's all going to be fine. I'll hand over that damn evidence and be back home tomorrow. Everything's going to be all right. No one will ever find out. And what was I supposed to do back then? I wouldn't have been able to help that child anyway. Ugh. Ugh. Not my head again. Maybe I'll take a shower. Oh, damn it. I haven't brought my painkillers. Maybe they'll have some hair. Nothing. Of course there's nothing. By the bed, on the bedside table, maybe in the closet. It looks so creepy. Locked? Where am I supposed to put my coat? Maybe I could pry open the closet. The lock looks easy enough. Should I do it?
Yes, let's pry it open. Why not?
Why not? It's my room, my closet. Oh my God. So much dust. And what's this? A hat? Socks? Is this storage or did the previous guest leave it here? Oh, it's all children's clothes. It looks like it's been lying here for a while now. Was this a child's room? Is this a coincidence? Surely. It must be. Oh, what a nice toy. Oh, what an annoying sound. Silence. Finally. Should I unpack or take a shower?
Well, let's unpack.
I'm definitely not having a shower here. If it's anything like the rest of the room. I'll unpack instead. Oh, my freaking head. I hope the only thing I've forgotten are my painkillers. Dry clothes. I could use some right now. Everything is still wet from the rain. Where have I? Oh, I swear I put it here. Here it is. The evidence number 111. It's all going to be fine. I'll take the envelope, hand it over, go back home and never deal with this ever again. No one will remember that I was here and everything will go back to normal. What the hell? Should I check what's going on? Or should I ignore it?
Let's check it out.
All right. Crime never sleeps, not even at Harborwatch Inn. And if crime doesn't sleep, then neither do I. What happened? What's all the fuss about? Should I go downstairs or stay here and listen?
Go downstairs.
When was the last time you saw him?
In the room. I went to the bathroom, and when I came out, he was gone.
Has something happened?
Please, Miss Wells, help me. Please.
Adele, calm down. We'll sort it all out.
Can someone please tell me what's going on down here?
It's Hugo. He's just...
The Keswells can't find their son.
He's missing. Something must have happened to him. I feel it. I know it.
Maybe he's just hiding somewhere.
Hugo wouldn't do that. Please, Miss Wells. You're a police officer. Please help me find him. Please do something.
How does she know I'm a police officer? Should I ask her?
Ja, vraag het haar.
I don't remember telling you I'm a police officer.
What?
Where did you get that from?
Excuse me. Our son's gone missing. Do you have to make this about yourself?
Just find our son. That's what I'm asking. I'm begging you.
But
But what?
if I go after the boy, I'd risk exposing myself. But what if something's really happened to him? Should I help?
Ja, natuurlijk.
Of course I'll help you. Ethel, is it possible that the boy got out somehow?
That's impossible. I've been at reception the whole evening. He didn't pass through there.
In that case, he must still be at the hotel.
Unfortunately, I think you're right.
Unfortunately.
Miss Wells, do you remember why we had to check you into a different room?
What do you mean?
I mean, Hugo is probably hiding somewhere.
Please don't start with your ghost stories.
Oh, just please, why is everybody just standing there? Can you do something? He might be suffering right now while you're all talking.
Adele, calm down.
Hugo? Oh, darling, where are you? Somebody do something.
Calm down.
Hugo! Hugo!
Do not yell, Mrs. Caswell. He obviously does not hear.
Oh, just leave me alone! I need to find him. This is my son. Don't just stand there. Help me, someone. Hugo.
I need to calm Mrs. Caswell down. Gently or quickly?
Gently.
Hugo! Hugo! Hugo, darling.
Mrs.
Oh,
Caswell.
Where are you? Where are you? Where
Come
are
on.
you? I have to go.
Where?
I don't know. I just have to go. I have to do something. I have to find him.
I'll go with you.
Calm down. Please. I know you're worried, but everything is going to be okay. I need you to stay calm.
All right, then. All right.
Please, go back to your room. The same applies to you, Reverend.
As you wish.
Ethel, please lock the entrance to the hotel and inform the staff.
Right away, love.
Hugo will probably show up eventually and will come looking for you in your room. So don't leave the room under any circumstances.
But-
Is that clear?
Yes.
I'll personally check all the rooms and other areas in the hotel.
Thank you.
That's okay. It's my job, after all. Okay. Ethel has locked the entrance. All the guests are in their rooms. And I'm here. I guess I can forget about quietly getting out of here tomorrow without anyone remembering me. What have I got myself into? If only my head didn't hurt so much. There are 3 rooms on this floor. I'm guessing by the crying the Keswells must be checked into room number 1. Detective Broderick said he was staying right next door, and the 3rd room must be the Reverend's. Has any of this got something to do with why I'm here? I can't imagine the drunk Reverend or the weepy mother inviting me here. But if it's neither of them, then who is it? I should check on the Keswells first. find out how it all started. That doesn't sound pleasant. I should probably leave them alone and not just stand there and eavesdrop. But who knows what else I can find out about. Should I knock on the door or just listen for a while?
Misschien kun je er meer van ontdekken, dus knock on the door.
Come in.
I'm sorry to disturb you, but
Can't you leave us alone now?
Have you found him? Do you know anything?
I'm sorry, not yet. I need to ask you a few questions if you don't mind.
Yes, of course. Whatever you need.
Adele, but...
Oh, Richard. Please, go on.
When and where was the last time you saw your son?
How original.
Richard, stop it. About an hour ago, maybe 1.5. He was sitting on the bed here, reading, and I went to have a shower, and I couldn't have been gone long, maybe 10, 15 minutes. But when I came out of the bathroom, he was gone.
And where were you at that time, Mr. Caswell?
Down in the lobby.
Sitting at the bar.
Is it possible that Hugo went downstairs to look for you?
I would have seen him if he'd been there.
Oh, he wouldn't have just left the room like that.
So how come he's not here?
Just relax. Relax. Mrs. Caswell, you said that Hugo had been reading before you left.
Yes, he was just sitting here on the bed reading. Oh, my poor boy.
He must be a very smart boy if he can read already. How old is he? 5?
6. He turned 6 a few days ago. This holiday was supposed to be a gift for him as well.
I taught him how to read when he was 4. He didn't want to. Couldn't focus. But he finally got the hang of it.
That's amazing. What does he like to read?
Fairy tales and fantasy. He's still slow, but, he's still so small. He brought Alice in Wonderland here with him.
Really?
With all due respect, couldn't you just leave us the hell alone?
Richard, she's trying to help us.
By browsing through the books. What's the point of that? Wouldn't you like to know what we had for breakfast or something else that's so important?
Should I keep questioning the father or the mother?
Ik denk hiervoor dat we meer uit de moeder gaan krijgen dan uit de vader. Dus de mother. Swipe naar links.
Mrs. Caswell, do you think the books could be connected with Hugo's disappearance somehow?
In what way?
He might have gone on an adventure to an unexplored part of the hotel.
No. There's no way. Hugo is a sensible, calm child. I've told him many times that the real world is nothing like the one in the books, and that he has to be careful. What will you tell me? What's so funny?
Jesus, the boy likes fairy tales, just like any other kid his age. I have no idea what we're talking about here.
Stop it.
It's all
Stop it.
nonsense.
Why do you think that?
What?
Why do you think it's all nonsense?
Miss Wells knows what she's doing.
Nothing's happened. If it was serious, I'd call the real police.
Oh, now you're crossing the line.
Hugo's probably sitting somewhere and stuffing himself with donuts.
What do you even know about him? You don't even care about him.
And you don't care about anything else.
I've had enough. Should I intervene or leave?
Intervene.
Well, excuse me, but he's my child.
But you won't leave him alone for even a second.
Well, I leave him alone this one time, and now look what's happened.
Enough! With all due respect, I don't have time for this, and I'm not in the mood to listen to your arguments. I want to help you, but I can only do so if you cooperate.
But if you weren't stuffing him with donuts all the time, he wouldn't be running around here alone.
You'd rather not feed him at all.
You're overreacting again.
I'm not in the
No,
mood
you're
for this.
scolding him every time I give him something.
Give! You're stuffing him like a turkey.
I guess I won't find out anything interesting from the Caswells. But where to now? To the detective or the Reverend? Should I visit the detective or the Reverend?
Go to the Reverend.
I'd rather check on the Reverend. The detective probably wouldn't be hiding a missing child in his room. There's rosary beads hanging on the doorknob. That makes sense. He's right below room number 5, which is supposedly haunted. What's he doing in there? Maybe he's praying? It sounds weird. Should I knock? Or listen to him for a while?
Knock.
I was hoping to avoid the Reverend after the scene at the bar, but I guess there's no other option.
Well, if it is not Alice herself. Come on in. Are you here for the rest of the poem? Unfortunately, I do not have any snacks here, but may I offer you a drink? We could pick up where we left off at the bar.
No, thank you. I can't.
I see. It is the lost boy, is it not? It is a terrible suffering indeed. I pray that you find him as soon as possible. Would you mind if I continued packing?
Is he going somewhere? Should I ask him?
Ja.
Are you going somewhere?
What? No, not at all. I am just not very tidy. Yes, I admit, mea maxima culpa. Oh, you would not believe how many things I've left behind at various hotels. Therefore, I prefer to check all my belongings and clean up every evening as I go. But, you have not come in here for a drink and conversation, have you?
No. Do you really think it's haunted here?
Well,
I've not yet heard about a boogeyman kidnapping a child.
Alice, dear, I may not be that old, but I have seen enough in my lifetime. Things that you would not believe, even if I were trying to persuade you for hours. But for this, there will undoubtedly be an entirely secular explanation. A curious boy has set off to explore the hotel. He probably doesn't even know that somebody's looking for him. You will see. He will soon reappear.
Are you sure?
Absolutely.
Ethel, the receptionist, she didn't seem as confident as you do.
Oh, Ethel, you know, she has been working here for a long time, and she is worried about what is going on here. She even asked for a blessing. She is a charming woman, but, somewhat fearful.
So you think I don't have to be scared of seeing a ghost in the room?
You do not have to be scared at all, but I cannot promise you that you will not see one. But now, please, do not think that I want to rush you, but,
I'll go. We both have a lot to do.
well, yes.
Goodbye.
May God be with you.
I haven't talked to Detective Broderick yet. Who knows? Maybe he could help with the search. What's that sound? Has he fallen asleep again?
It wasn't me. Don't take photos of
Is he sleep-talking?
Go away.
I wonder what he's dreaming about. Should I knock? Or let him sleep?
Laat hem maar gewoon slapen, denk ik.
I'll let him sleep and check the second floor. So, except for the room that I'm staying in, there are two other rooms. The mysterious and locked room number 5, and another room that I know nothing about. Where should I go? To the locked room number 5, or to the other room?
Wil ik iedereen heel erg bedanken voor het bekijken van deel nummer 3. Als je dit een leuke video vond, vergeet er vooral niet om dit in het commentaar te laten weten. Geef hartjes, geef duimpjes en abonneer op mijn kanaal. Er zijn nog gratis abonnementen over. Ik vind het een vrij uniek verhaal waar het heen begint te gaan. Zoals ik al zei, ik heb geen idee wat ik moet verwachten van de game. En tot op heden ben ik zeker niet teleurgesteld. Dus ja, we gaan uiteindelijk meer ontdekken over de game. En dat gaan we doen in deel nummer 4, dames en heren. Tot de volgende keer allemaal. Ciao, ciao en goodbye. Take care.